While in office, this president gambled away a beautiful set of White House china. Any guesses who I'm thinking of? Well, that would be Warren Harding, who also often said things like, "I'm not fit for this office and should never have been here." But shockingly, in the 1920 presidential election, he overwhelmingly defeated his main opponent, winning over 62% of the popular vote, unheard of numbers by today's standards. But what went wrong? Before we answer that question, if you've been enjoying my US presidential history content recently, please subscribe to the channel down below, and if you've already done so, thank you. Now let's jump into it. Harding served as the 29th President of the United States from 1921 until his sudden death in 1923 while in office. His presidency was marked by a promise to return the country to normalcy following World War I, but it was later overshadowed by major scandals involving members of his administration. Despite his popularity at the time of his election, leadership style and judgment were widely criticized after his death. Harding's presidency faced several major challenges, the worst of which was the widespread corruption within his administration. The most infamous scandal was the Teapot Dome scandal, in which his Secretary of the Interior, Albert Fall, secretly leased federal oil reserves to private companies in exchange for bribes. This and other scandals involving officials Harding trusted severely hurt the public's trust in the government. Although Harding himself was never directly involved, his poor judgment in choosing dishonest advisors, often referred to as the Ohio Gang, reflected badly on his leadership. He also struggled to connect deeply with the American public beyond his campaign promise of a return to normalcy. Harding was known for giving vague speeches and avoiding firm positions on controversial issues. His administration made some efforts at reform, such as supporting civil rights. He also found it difficult to manage the growing complexity of post-war America, including economic changes and global responsibilities, and his sudden death in 1923 prevented him from addressing the glowing criticism. After his passing, investigations revealed a full extent of corruption badly damaging his legacy. Harding was born in Ohio in 1965. How about 1865? Harding was born in Ohio in 1865 and began his career as a newspaper publisher before entering politics. His calm demeanor and strong speaking voice helped him rise quickly through Ohio state politics and into the United States Senate. Harding was seen as a safe compromise candidate when he ran for president in 1920. Once in office, he focused on pro-business policies including tax cuts for wealthy and reducing government spending, which he believed would boost the economy. He also supported the Emergency Quota Act, which limited immigration from certain countries. In foreign policy, Harding favored isolationism and worked to reduce military buildup through the Washington Naval Conference, which aimed to prevent future wars by limiting naval arms. He also helped officially end U.S. involvement in World War I by signing separate peace treaties with Germany and other Central Powers. Although Harding wanted to unite the country and strengthen the economy, his administration's achievements were later overshadowed by scandal. His limited involvement in day-to-day governance allowed corruption to grow unchecked. Despite this, Harding's major accomplishment in office was laying the foundation for the economic boom of the 1920s. But I want to dig deeper into that because this video has been pretty negative so far. One of his key successes was creating the Bureau of the Budget, which helped organize and control federal finances more efficiently. Harding also hosted the Washington Naval Conference, where major world powers agreed to limit naval arms, promoting peace and preventing future conflict. He established the Veterans Bureau to support World War I veterans with medical care and benefits. Additionally, Harding publicly spoke in favor of civil rights for African Americans, which was a bold move at the time, even though he didn't push for any major legislation. These accomplishments showed his desire for stability, economic recovery, and limited government. Today, historians generally view Harding as a well-meaning but ineffective leader whose poor judgment overshadowed his few accomplishments. But what do you think? Do you think historians correctly remember Harding in 2025? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. But as for his predecessor, Woodrow Wilson, he has one of the most divisive legacies in American presidential history, and I think you'd really enjoy learning more about it. So if you'd like to, click up in that corner, and if you want to subscribe to Beyond the Presidency, click up in that corner. As always, thank you for watching.